Okay, all right. It is currently, it's Friday, March 24th, 2023. It is, right now it's 7:16 a.m. I just got here. I'm kind of tired. So this word of the day might be like, I don't know what this word is going to be like, but I was thinking about word of the days and I was thinking about YouTube. And I realized that I had a lot of word of the days out before YouTube, but at the same time, I feel like I should really re-emphasize some of those word of the days so I can have them on here so you guys can keep them. Because what I did before was I would be on Snap and I would just talk, but they would only last for 24 hours. So, and with YouTube, my purpose of doing it on YouTube was so people can actually go back and watch these videos. And those earlier word of the days, they had some value or some importance. So I'm gonna start using some of them from earlier now. And it's not out of laziness, it's just more so like today's word of the day is something I really feel like is important, because a lot of people struggle with it. Even I struggle with it. But yeah. So today's word of the day. Oh wait, good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time you are watching this. There you go. Yep. If you're watching this in the morning, I hope you have a great day. If you're in the middle of your day, I hope you're having a great day. And if not, do something about it. Or no, yeah. And if you're at the end of the day and you didn't have a great day, do something about it. Change it up. Do something that you think you'll enjoy. Yesterday I had one of my, actually no, I'll tell you guys right now. Because it's not really related to the word of the day, so I don't know how I'm gonna tie it in. But basically, yesterday I had a rougher day than normal, and I really had to abide to my my sayings, my beliefs. It was kind of hard though, so it gave me a perspective of like not everything is so easy. You know what I mean? Like it's not like, oh, okay, I can just feel better and I'll be fine. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I can be happy and I'm fine. No, because days are just gonna be not great. But it made me appreciate today more. It made me realize that I have something to fight for today, and that's actually having a great day. Which you should do the same. Fight for having a great day, because life is gonna try to knock you down. Okay, sorry. Yeah, cool. Fight for having a great day. Point is, word of the day. Today's word of the day is do everything with confidence. So we'll talk on like the ends of the spectrum, like in terms of confidence, like the low, the very distant ends of basically having really low confidence and having arrogance. And we'll talk what in the middle is like, at least in my opinion, because I'm still trying to learn that too. But yeah, so confidence says a lot about your character. It represents who you are as a person, and it shows people what it basically, you allow your confidence to show them to an extent. If you're a very shy person and you're held off and distant, people are only going to know you for that. They don't really know who you are as a character. And I've met a lot of shy people. I always gravitated towards shy people. I don't know why, but I've met a lot of shy people that are very interesting, but you just have to talk to them. But you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't have to be so shy about who you are, because you are your own person. There's no reason to be shy, because we're all sociable in that same sense. There's no one's going to, I mean, not everyone. There's going to be very few. But, like, don't let that small percentage stop you from the whole big picture of, like, not everyone's going to, like, just tell you, oh, you're lame. Like, you know, like, no one's going to knock you for trying to talk. You know what I mean? And if they do, that's their own insecurities, which lack of confidence. Confidence is everything. All right? And just taking it on a professional level, it's like a lot of places expect you to be confident because you are not only representing yourself, but that place. And even with family too, it's like, or not even family, just like, let's talk about that place first. Like, let's say work. If you're a very quiet and standoff person, how do you expect to assist those that are trying to interact with the company, or trying to do better with the company, or trying to get a connection with the company if you can't really talk? You know what I mean? So having confidence to that extent would be very useful. And even in school, it's like presentations. I always struggle with like that little like pre-presentation anxiety. But the way I look at it, I've been looking at it, and it's been helping, is it's going to be one of many presentations I'm going to have to give. So I might as well give it and just not care. Not in a bad way, like, oh, yeah, screw this presentation, but like, don't worry about it, because it's going to happen anyway. So like, why get nervous about it? Don't, you know what I mean? And with that same thing too, you just gotta walk up with confidence, even if you don't know what you're saying. That's the biggest thing about confidence, because you can literally fool so many people just by just being confident and not even knowing what you're talking about. Using big words is an example, but that's kind of iffy. I'm just saying, being confident in yourself, at least you demonstrate your confidence and you understand your accountability and your flaws. So now, switching over to that other side of the spectrum, which is where I'm kind of not at, but like why I've kind of avoided being so confident, or like why I've held myself back from being that middle, more towards like the lower end, is arrogance. There's a difference between confidence and arrogance. And if you are an arrogant person, that will reflect in your personality as well. People will not like you as much. People will feel some type of way about you. And I'm not justifying it, but at the same time, it's like, you shouldn't have to flaunt yourself. You shouldn't have to be like, oh, okay, I'm this, I'm that, all the time. I'm not saying don't do that at all, but when you're openly expressing that to people, it's almost like you're literally deliberately expressing how you feel above others. And everyone's the same. Everyone's equal. Everyone's gonna die 6 feet deep. Everyone's going to die anyway. So it's like, I was really morbid, sorry, but like, don't put yourself above others. Don't put others down just for your own confidence and your own sake, because that's just immoral. You know what I mean? Because not everyone's going to be at the same point at the same time. Everyone may progress at the same rate, but they may go in different ways. You know what I mean? Just because you're I don't even know, like you're the top player for this team or whatever, and someone's not even on that sport, and now you're like, oh, well, you suck. You're not even athletic. It's like, hold up, this person dedicated a lot of time for this. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of stuff that you don't see that stops you from really truly having anything over anybody. You know what I mean? Like how I talked about in the other word of the day, is basically like, not everyone's going to know your story. Not everybody's going to understand you. But arrogance is basically blatantly being confident and allowing that confidence to get to you, and it can lead to a lot of things. Arrogance can lead to complacence. Arrogance can lead to higher judgment. Arrogance can lead to more critical thinking of oneself, and not the good critical thinking. I mean, just thinking horribly of oneself sometimes, because sometimes the most arrogant people are actually the most insecure. So, in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, but that middle place is having enough confidence in yourself to present yourself, to stand in front of people, to talk in front of people, to be able to do things, and willing to know that there might be some error, willing to accept the fact that you might fail at something, which is fine, because you're gonna fail at a lot of things, dude. Like, if you're trying to learn something and you're struggling, you shouldn't be distance, because you're only hurting yourself, because you're letting other people's judgment stop you from getting what you need. You know what I mean? If you don't want to raise your hand because you think it's going to be a dumb question, if you think it's going to be a dumb question, just ask it. Like, people are going to say something anyway. You know, like, if you don't ask that question and that question's on the test, now you look stupid because you got a 60 on the test. Like, you know what I mean? Like, either way, you're only shooting yourself in the foot. So you might as well act with confidence and do what you got to do. And no matter what, if you act with confidence, people will like that and people will gravitate towards that. Arrogance, no. I mean, confidence. There's a very big difference between confidence and arrogance. So be confident in yourself, know who you are, and express who you are, and be capable of expressing who you are, because you are a great person. You are capable of a lot. And be confident with whatever you do, whatever walk of life you choose. You're always going to need confidence in some way, shape, or form. No matter what you do, you're going to need confidence, or else you'll just get stepped over, and people will, and as I said, it reflects your personality. It reflects how people will respect you and think of you as a person. If you think lower of yourself, how do you think other people are going to think of you? If people can't really think more of you than you think of yourself, if that makes sense. So if you think of yourself low already, other people are going to put you even lower sometimes, or a lot of the times. So make sure you stand your ground and know who you are as a person, and are able to really, you know what I mean? Like, express yourself, show who you are. Because it's you at the end of the day. You know what you're capable of, and you're capable of a lot. You're capable of anything, you know what I mean? So don't let anyone else's opinions, judgment, anything else shake your confidence. Don't let anyone else's skill shake your confidence either, because people are going to be at different levels at different times. Just because he's ahead of you right now doesn't mean that they're going to be ahead of you in the next year. You know what I mean? Do it. Just push. Just like be confident. Know who you are. Do what you gotta do. You know, I can't swear on here, but talk your, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just, but yeah, this video is way longer than I intended to. But yeah, today's Friday, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you guys haven't, if your day hasn't started yet, I hope you guys will have a wonderful day. Be blessed, man. God bless y'all. Thank y'all for watching these videos and actually sitting down and listening to them. Even if you just having playing in the background, I thank you. I appreciate you so much. Just for doing that. Excuse me. Just for doing that. And it means a lot to me. It really does. I thank everyone that really actually just sits down and watch these videos, and even no matter how long they are, no matter when I upload them, the people that actually watch these videos consistently or just look at them and just let them play or whatever the case may be, I thank you guys so much, because as I said, it gives me a platform to feel heard. And this has actually built my confidence into public speaking. I don't mind publicly speaking as much anymore. Even before I wasn't that very, I didn't mind that much, but this has definitely contributed to my confidence in public speaking. Speaking of which, you know what? I'm gonna upload it on Snap on my bigger private story, and we'll see how that go. We'll see how that go. But yeah, all right. Thank you guys. Love you guys. God bless you guys. I gotta shave my. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Yeah. Do something that makes you happy today. Do something that makes you really happy today, actually. Be happy today. It's Friday, dude. Like, what else could you ask for? And yeah. All right. Thank you guys. AD out.